Let's start with Martell. He walks into any room and the air instantly changes. People call him a liar, a manipulator, a man who thrives on chaos. Maybe they're right. No matter how many times he swears he's ready to move forward, his choices keep dragging him back into the same mess. His mother Marlene rides for him so hard that fans wonder if she's protecting him or quietly enabling him. Either way, the man cannot stay out of the headlines. Then came the curveball no one expected. Desana, who's been linked to Martell, flat out said that infidelity was never the reason they struggled. For a man whose name is practically shorthand for cheating, that statement stopped people cold. She claimed the real problems were constant outside noise, bad communication, and pressure that never let up. That one confession made fans question whether we've been watching the wrong story all along. Meanwhile, Arian remains in the shadows, and that's exactly how she stays in the conversation. Every whisper of a new rumor brings her name right back to the surface. Some call her delusional, others think she's just hurt. But the truth is simple. Martell never gave her the title she wanted, and Melody never even competed. Arian is still standing in the same place while Melody keeps moving forward. And Melody, she's the headline that doesn't fade. She has turned every public heartbreak into fuel, building brands, walking runways, showing up at award shows, proving she's bigger than the chaos. Fans call her money-making Mel for a reason. She is the heartbeat of this franchise, and Owen knows it. Without her, the energy feels different. Dinner, like a party after the DJ left. The rest of the cast is spinning in their own drama. Marceau dodges questions like it's an Olympic sport. Letitia stands by him, earning both admiration and side-eye from viewers. Maurice keeps that calm smile, but fans wonder what's really going on behind it. Kimmy remains a quiet pillar, showing grace even when life grows her curves. And Wanda, she's a walking siren. No filter, no breaks. Always ready to defend her daughter, even if it sets the whole room on fire. Destiny drifts in and out, mysterious as ever, leaving more questions than answers. Just when viewers thought the season would stretch on, the real shock landed. A Huntsville fan page whispered that episode 8 was the mid-season finale. Fans panicked, and Carlos King jumped into the comments in all caps, calling it fake news. He dismissed it, told everyone to relax. Days later, Owen itself confirmed the pause and announced the show would return on November 15th. Suddenly, Carlos looked either misinformed or intentionally misleading, and the audience didn't like either option. That mid-season break says more than the network wants to admit. Maybe the footage isn't strong enough. Maybe the drama ran dry without Melody to anchor the story. Whatever the reason, a series that usually runs 15 to 20 episodes is suddenly hitting the brakes halfway through. For a show once called Owen's Crown Jewel, that's not just a scheduling hiccup, it's a warning sign. Now fans are asking the hard questions. Can Love and Marriage Huntsville survive without Melody's magnetism? Did Owen quietly shorten the season because they knew the content couldn't carry the usual run? And after calling the news fake when it turned out true, can Carlos King win back the trust of viewers who feel played? That mid-season break feels less like a breather and more like the beginning of the end. If ratings slip when the show returns in November, Owen may decide this is the last full season we ever see. Melody, meanwhile, continues to shine outside the show, proving she was always the star, while the rest of Huntsville scrambles to keep the spotlight. And that's the exciting part. OWN may decide this is the last full season we ever see. Melody, meanwhile, continues to shine outside the show, proving she was always the star, while the rest of Huntsville scrambles to keep the spotlight. So what do you think? Did Carlos mislead the fans, or was he blindsided by his own network? Is the show strong enough to finish without Melody holding it together? Drop your thoughts in the comments because the next chapter of this saga is coming, and it might be the wildest yet. As the days tick down to the November premiere, tension around town keeps rising. Huntsville isn't a big city. You can't keep secrets here for long. People are spotting cast members in places they don't usually go, and every sighting turns into another thread of gossip. One night, it's Martell seen leaving a late dinner with the woman no one recognizes. The next day, it's Wanda and Letitia quietly slipping into a boutique hotel for what insiders call a strategy meeting. Even Kimmy, usually calm and private, was photographed at a coffee shop with a well-known producer, fueling whispers of a side project that might not involve the show at all. Carlos King, meanwhile, is doing damage control like it's a full-time job. Industry sources say he's been on endless calls with OWN, pitching ideas for the second half of the season and promising that the comeback episodes will shock everyone. He's teasing surprise guests, hidden footage, and confrontations that will change relationships forever. But fans remember his all-caps denial about the mid-season break, and a lot of them aren't buying the hype. The trust he once had with the audience is cracked, maybe for good. Martell seems determined to stay in the spotlight no matter what. He's been posting cryptic quotes about loyalty and betrayal, each one sparking hundreds of comments and theories. Some believe he's hinting at a new relationship. Others think he's sending shots at Melody or even at the network itself. Either way, he's keeping the attention exactly where he wants it, on him. Melody, by contrast, moves like someone who already knows she's won. Her social media is a highlight reel of business meetings, photo shoots, and quiet luxury trips. No messy captions, no late-night rants, just steady growth and glowing success. Every post is a reminder that she doesn't need the show to stay relevant. The show needs her. The Scotts are playing it close to the vest, but you can feel the cracks. Marcel's sly smiles and interviews are starting to look more like deflection than confidence. Letitia keeps insisting their marriage is solid, but fans notice how carefully she chooses her words. And Wanda, well, Wanda is Wanda. One unfiltered lie from her could light up social media and undo every ounce of calm the family is trying to project. OWN is counting on it all. Executives know that when the cameras roll back on, they need fireworks, not flickers. They've hinted at unseen footage and explosive revelations, but everyone understands the stakes. If the ratings don't spike, this could quietly become the final full season. And that's the real suspense. Will the cast bring enough heat to keep the lights on? Will Carlos King win back the audience after calling real news fake? Or will November mark the beginning of the end for Love and Marriage Huntsville, a show that once felt untouchable? Every rumor, every glance, every offhand comment is part of the countdown now. The whole city is a pressure cooker. And when those cameras switch back on, whatever's been simmering is about to blow. The countdown isn't just a TV schedule anymore. It's become a living, breathing storyline in Huntsville itself. Everywhere you turn, somebody's talking, somebody's watching, and somebody's ready to spill a secret for the right price. The energy feels different this time. It's not just reality TV drama. It's real life getting tangled with the show in the way that even Carlos King can't fully script. Producers are reportedly scrambling to capture every flicker of tension. Camera crews have been spotted outside restaurants and parking lots long after dark, hoping to catch that one unscripted moment that will set social media on fire. And they might not have to wait long. Multiple insiders swear that two cast members, names carefully withheld, had a shouting match so intense during a casual meetup that bystanders pulled out their phones. No footage has surfaced yet, but in this town, it's only a matter of time. Then there's the money question. ON executives are rumored to be dangling new deals, offering big checks for anyone willing to sign on for a possible spin-off if the main show collapses. It's a gamble, but they need leverage. The audience is restless, and the network can't afford to look like it's losing control. A few of the Huntsville regulars are quietly testing the waters, meeting with agents, even flirting with opportunities outside reality TV. They won't say it out loud, but everyone is wondering the same thing. Who jumps ship first? Meanwhile, Melody keeps moving like someone playing chess while everyone else plays checkers. She's posting subtle hints about a new business venture, a partnership that could shift her into a whole new level of influence.
People close to her say she's been offered projects that would keep her on screens without ever stepping foot in a reunion taping again. If that happens, it won't just be a win for her. It will be the final proof that the show was always her launchpad, never her ceiling. Martell, on the other hand, is leaning hard into the spotlight. Friends say he's pitching a podcast and even sniffing around for a book deal, eager to tell his side of the story. The irony isn't lost on fans who remember how many times he's promised to stay private before. Every move he makes feels calculated, like he's trying to prove that he can be the headline without Melody by his side. The Scotts? They're holding their cards tight, but the tension is showing. Marsal's offhand jokes are starting to land flat, and Letitia's carefully curated Instagram captions can't hide the unease. Wanda remains the